Hey, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. On today's video I'll be showing you guys how to paint your calipers. I'm gonna be fixing mine. As you can see, I messed up. I painted over the sticker, so I'll be removing it and painting it again, so you can use the same steps that I use to paint all your calipers. But the things you'll need are I'm using some high heat black paint, some engine clear coat. You're gonna need some soap and water. If you're adding stickers, you'll need your stickers, some sandpaper, tape, newspaper, and a way to get your lug nuts off. I'm gonna be using my Milwaukee, but you can use a cheater bar or a breaker bar, and then you'll need a jack. So the first thing you want to do is get your jack, and you're gonna put it, in my case I'm gonna put it right where this on this metal part right here. Since it's solid metal, it won't bend as easy if you put it on this part of the frame. So if you're using a impact gun, you don't have to loosen the lugs first. You can just remove them with your impact gun. But if you're using a breaker bar, I would recommend breaking them loose while it's on the ground, so you don't have your wheels spinning. I forgot to mention that you'll also will be needing a jack stand. I put mine on this metal part right on that metal part right on the frame. So if you're jacking up the car and your jack somehow fails, the car won't fall on you. So yeah, once you have your car jacked up, you're gonna go ahead and remove the lug nuts. So once you get your wheel off, you're gonna go ahead. I'm just using soapy water in this spray bottle that I found, and you're gonna clean the caliper pretty good. You don't want any oil on the caliper. Once you have all this cleaned up, you're gonna sand it down. I'll bring some sandpaper right now and I'll show you guys how to sand it. I'm gonna be using this 500 grit sandpaper I bought from not AutoZone, Home Depot. And you're gonna go ahead and sand everything down. You're gonna remove all the clear coat. Okay, so once you're done sanding the caliper, you want to put newspaper around the rotor. You don't want to get any paint on that rotor. But yeah, this is all I could sand. Most of this stuff wouldn't come off, so that's where I'm gonna leave it. If you want to keep sanding it more, you can, but like I said, this is how much sanding I did. I did about, I want to say about 15 minutes of sanding, so I think it should be alright. I would also put tape around that, because that's your bleeder cert. You don't want to get any paint because it can dry it up and you won't be able to bleed your caliper. Okay, so I went ahead and clean all the dust from the sanding. You want to make sure you clean it pretty good. Like I said, I'm just using soap and water. I would use dish soap, that's what I'm using on mine, just because it has a better degreaser and you can remove all the grease that's on the calipers. But yeah, so you want to, I'm just using this cheap ultra high heat paint that I bought from Lowe's. You want to shake it pretty good before you start spray painting it. So I'm going to do about, I want to say about 6 or 7 coats this time. And then once I'm done putting the paint, I'm going to use this engine enamel gloss with ceramic, so it's high heat as well. That's going to be my clear coat. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned the caliper, and I'm going to start spraying. You don't have to get everything on the first pass. That's why you're going to do multiple coats. So I'm going to do the first coat. I would put some tape on that side too, on this, because that's where your brake pads are, and you don't want to get paint on that. So once we're done shaking the can, we're going to go ahead and give it a quick and then we're gonna go back here. Okay, that should be good enough for that side. So we're gonna let it dry for the first coat, and then we're gonna go ahead and do the second coat. So I went ahead and put 6 coats of the high heat paint. I'm gonna let it dry for about 10 minutes between each coat. So after it gets dried, you're gonna be ready to put your stickers on. I bought these stickers from eBay. They're supposedly high heat resistant stickers. So once you put your stickers on, you're gonna go ahead and put the clear coat. I'll show you guys how to. So now that it's dry, you're gonna go ahead and put your sticker on. There's a couple parts that didn't dry that much, and as you can see, it kind of lifted a little bit of the paint. I let it dry for about an hour, and I was still pretty wet. But yeah, you're gonna let it dry. I tried using my heat gun for that too, but it still wouldn't. It wouldn't dry completely. So the next step is your gloss. You're gonna shake it up pretty good, and I'm pretty sure once I start putting the gloss, that thing is gonna go away. It's gonna fill in the hole, so it'll match. But yeah, you want to shake up this thing pretty good, and once you're done shaking it, you're gonna give it a couple coats. Okay, that was the first coat. So you can see it's starting to fade away. So I'm gonna give it a couple more coats. I would say about six coats. Once you're done with your 6 coats, you're gonna put your wheel back on. Don't wash it for about 24 hours. Let it dry completely. But yeah, once we get done with this, I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so I'm done spraying the clear coat. This is how it'll turn out. As you can see, the sticker mark went away with the clear coat, so I'm happy with that. But yeah, now all you gotta do is let it dry completely. I removed the tape from the bleeder valve, and I'll be removing the what do you call it, the newspaper from this. As you can see, didn't get any around it, and I tucked in the newspaper so it covers the other side of the caliper, so I didn't get any on that other side. But yeah, that's pretty much it with how to paint your caliper. It's pretty easy. Make sure, like I said, make sure you let it dry pretty good before you stick the sticker on. If not, you can peel out the paint when you remove the sticker. But so all I'm gonna do now is put my wheel on, and that's it. But yeah, guys, if you guys like this video, please subscribe and give it a thumbs up. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll get back to you with it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.